Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the Pokemon Spotlight. This time we're going to be featuring Klefki. Now let's talk a little bit about Klefki before we get into it. So Klefki is one of the best utility Pokemon in the UU tier. Not only does it have access to Spikes, Thunder Wave, obviously Toxic, Dual Screens, as well as moves like Foul Play and Magnet Rise to best support it, and even Defog. It has a great ability in Prankster, which means all those moves that I mentioned are all priority moves. So that's amazing for Klefki. Great defensive typing in Steel and Fairy. Now, what it does lack is the bulk to really take multiple hits. Thankfully, because it is Steel Fairy, it's immune to Dragon, so it's a great switch into Latias in the tier. And even to Choice Scarf Hydreigon, which is not locked into Fire Blast. It could take a Fire Blast as well from it. So it's a great Dragon switching for the most part, as long as the Dragon type is going for a Dragon type move. And again, drawbacks being that it really doesn't have the bulk, and unfortunately it doesn't have any offensive presence at all. Like the best moves it has is like Play Rough and Dazzling Gleam. Even Hidden Power Fire and moves, the moves I all named, the only reason they're used is because they're 4 times effective on the Mons for the most part. Like you use Play Rough, which is Dazzling Gleam on Hydreigon. Hidden Power Fire can be used for Scizor. Foul Play is another one though, that's pretty cool for setup Mons as well. And another thing that kind of nerfed Klefki was the Prankster nerf in general, which can't work on Dark types. So basically you can't Thunder Wave Sharpedos, Hydreigons, Dark types in general, you can't Toxic them. So that's a pretty big thing going against Klefki. But it is a great support Pokemon and even has access to moves like Rain Dance, which the first team actually is about. It's a Rain Dance team. He said he made it, and then it also had this guy's. That's a fungus. That's like, well, it's not a fungus, it's a Morlo. They look exactly the same. So I have no idea what that's going to be. I don't know if it learns like Endeavor, and it's like level 1. Do you learn Endeavor? Huh. Anyway, this is Rain offense, if you guys could not tell, and Quillfish honestly just goes in. So I'm actually going to lead off with Klefki, because I can just get up my Spike. Leads off with Morlo. It's level 100. So I'm not sure what to think about it, but we will get up the Spike as he goes for Magic Coat. Huh. I'll just start beating this thing down. It has Strength Sap too. It took so much damage, but he got up a Spike on my side. That actually pisses me off a little bit. Alright, so we get rid of Molo. Woo! Klefki Spotlight! So this Spotlight's going to be really interesting because, well, 1, you can't knock me out with Rain. But 2, the Spotlight is going to be really interesting because for the most part, it's a support Pokemon. So it's not necessarily going to be doing all that much. But I do want to get up Spikes, and these Spikes are really important. Like, let's say I actually pick up a KO with a Pokemon like Azumarill, for instance, because I got up a Spike. That's big. That's big. So, Helios has a great speed tier. I'm actually just going to go Helios though. I don't want to go hard Kingdra, and I'm willing to use this if he goes for the U-turn. What I can do is go off a Thunder. It'll do a lot if I end up living his +2 attack. And either way, I can go right out to Kingdra after and knock him out. So what I'm trying to go for is the Quillfish sweep. I think that's the easiest thing I can do versus him. And Helios actually just picks up the KO on Scizor just like that. That's amazing. So again, Quillfish has a great chance of sweeping my opponent, seeing as how it does outspeed a lot. He actually goes Cobalion, which is the only Pokemon I needed damage on for Quillfish to beat him down. So I definitely don't mind this at all, especially because Helios is actually putting in more work than anything else. I don't know why he didn't go Aerodactyl, I really don't. But the great thing is my Quillfish just wins the game now. I'm pretty sure. And I can actually keep Helios alive depending on what he goes out to. So if he goes Aerodactyl, I'm actually going to switch out. Mainly because I feel like they don't forfeit yet. First off, Klefki he forfeited. You know what's funny? This is actually a great example of what Klefki does for the team. Got up a Spike, I was able to just beat down Pokemon really easily with Helios. So how the endgame would have went, just I'm going to talk about it because I actually think this is a great example of how Klefki works. It's a supporter. I was able to break through one Pokemon, which is more than I expected. I was able to get up the Rain, that way Infernape actually didn't knock me out, and also support my Helios with the Thunders. And that Spike also would put something like a Azumarill in range of Adamant Poison Jab from Quillfish. So how the endgame would have happened was, right here, what he should have done was gone out into Aerodactyl to try and revenge kill me. I would have switched out into my own Aerodactyl as fodder, or even my Kingdra, which could take a hit. throw off a Surf even if he goes Azu, and basically the reason I'm doing that is because if it's Z Belly Drum Azu, I don't know if Poison Jab does 100%, but I'm pretty sure with that spike up I did KO, but just in case, by keeping Heliolisk alive with the Dry Skin, I wall Azu, I could always Volt Switch to knock it out, and I'd be able to win with my Rainmon. So even though that was a really fast game, and the dude ended up forfeiting, that was actually a really good showcase of what Klefki does. It's a support Pokemon, and we'll probably go back to the team as we keep going. So yeah, ooh, nice. This is gonna be annoying. Kind of. Can we beat this stall? I feel like we can. What is my Klefki set? It's a Guava Berry Recycle, so that's really cool too. With Toxic, that's actually really cool. And I'm Curse Snorlax. I feel like we can do it. Alright, we're gonna leave Gliscor and just attempt to get up rocks early. If he wants to defog, so be it. I have a sub Decidueye, which is really cool versus him too. Is that... oh. Come on! Really? Well, that's annoying. So we get a Snorlax here, which throw off frustration as he goes hard Crobat. I did this because if he wants to defog, I rather bring an Aerodactyl if he wants to defog right now. That sucks. Alright, this forces no defog. I can actually Earthquake here. Just in case he wanted to go hard Aerodactyl. Alomola was his best play easily. This thing is a problem. Get in my Tentacruel right now. As he goes for a Wish. And I'm actually going to double out to Aerodactyl because I don't want him getting in Crobat. Yeah, so we're going to try and chip away at this Crobat right now. Yep, nice chip. Make sure that bad boy can't come in anymore on me. I'm gonna Stone Edge just because I'm trying to catch that Crobat coming in. Crobat is at a good percentage. I'm gonna go still double back out on Aerodactyl just in case he wants to go hard Crobat. I don't mind that. I feel like Spirit Shackle doesn't OHKO him. Alright, we're getting the Decidueye now. So this is annoying because I didn't think he'd go hard Crobat there. I should have went for my Z move because I really need to keep up rocks, and plus he has Infiltrator, and he should just defog as opposed to Brave Birding me through there. Oh, he does. Awesome. Okay, so this is still possible. This is still definitely possible. Still gonna pursue here. Get as much damage on him as possible. As he goes Aloe, we'll get into Decidueye now. As he go for Wish. You should not go Crobat. I can go for Spirit Shackle and knock you out. Thank you. I'd rather you go this, honestly, as long as you don't go Crobat. Nice Roar. We're getting Tentacruel. That's fine. Throw for a nice little Scald if you want to give me some damage on you, I'd appreciate it. As he goes Alomola. T-Spike so he can't Wish Pass to Crobat. Attempt to go for a burn right there. Attempt to just get it burn off on it, that way I can get into Decidueye and SD up and try and do some damage to him. I'm gonna go Arrow to, I don't think he should go that. If he wants to go for Scald, that's fine. I'm okay with not being burnt, basically, and sacking this to get into Decidueye. I don't think Aggron's in range of +2 Z. I really don't think Aggron's in range of +2 Z. Can you knock me out? That way, before your Wish goes. Knock me out there, thank you. If I get into Decidueye, I'm gonna go for Spirit Shackle, that way that boy cannot switch. As he goes for Wish. So you cannot switch, and I get what I wanted out of this. Which is a dead Alomola. Do I have Long Reach as well? So I don't have Rocky Helmet? I do not. I mean, I have Overgrow, which will do the damage anyway. This will still knock out Alomola. So he should go Crobat and Brave Bird, but it actually goes Aggron, which means I get to... I hope this picks up the KO right now. Yeah! Let's go! So Crobat's gonna come out. You actually have to Brave Bird me just looking at my set. Come on! Are you kidding me? Dude, he couldn't go Quagsire there because I had the T-Spike up. Are you kidding me? Wow. Like, my Snorlax in theory can win. I suppose. I'm gonna see if he has Toxic. Nice. Yo, that's so annoying. I hit that Stone Edge, I keep up rocks, and I win with Curse-Lax. He also can't beat my Klefki. You can default all you want. I'm getting up these Spike. I don't care. Well, it has a taunt, unfortunately, but I get an arrow. Get my pursuit off again. Nice, he gave me Toxic. I don't know if he has Cleric on Blissey, he definitely should. But just in case he doesn't, that was going to allow me to beat him with Snorlax 1v1. I don't really care what you do, bro. You can do that all you want, buddy. You can do that all you want. The fact that... Oh, I didn't even mean to click Frustration there, but it came out. The fact that Quagsire on a timer... That one's so slow, too. I should just be resting, to be honest, and try and stall him out, but... Go arrow and see if I can get it in on Crobat. Nice. Let's go for Ice Fang here because it's more accurate than Stone Edge. Hey, give me this Mon. My Guava Berry set is actually going to be fire because it actually stalls out the Among Us as well. Come on. Give me this Mon. Give me this Mon. I'm gonna weaken this thing. That's not a big deal. I get in the keys. Have some nice little spiky spike. Let me go arrow here and see if I can catch the Crobat. As he goes for Giga Drain again, that's no big deal. I got my Guava Berry. Let me go and recycle that Guava Berry too. I guess he could Brave Bird right here, but thankfully he doesn't. I want a Stone Edge, but... Actually, oh, hold up. Yeah, why would I not Stone Edge? Look at his switch-ins. That's some damage, hold up. If I kill this... He has Taunt, which is the annoying part. Like, otherwise my Snorlax would beat him 1v1. I feel like he wants to double here, too. I don't think Ice Fan kills, right? 84 times 2. It is stronger than this. It has a chance to flinch and freeze. It doesn't kill. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try it, because if I get that chance right now, a little bit of luck could win me the game. Plus, if he doubles out into Crobat, it's over. Then again, Klefki is the smarter play because I have the Guava Berry. Chance to flinch and freeze though. There we go. Ah, nice. Hey, where you going, buddy? Give me that Among Us. And that's the game. Woo! Get right into my Decidueye right now. You can go ahead and Braver me all you want. I do not care. I will Spirit Shackle you to make sure you are low. Get in my Aerodactyl. If I get the Pursuit play right, I win, but I'm going to go for Ice Fang here because it just does damage to the Quagsire. Hey. Oh no, my friend. No, no, no. All I gotta do is rest too, and then I beat Crobat 1v1. That's game. Hey! And you know what? A Guavberry Klefki paved that way. Hey, let me wake up real quick, bro. All I gotta do is curse up again. It doesn't matter if he ignores it as long as Crobat can't. Doesn't matter if Blissey ignores it either. Let me get in this young Mon. Ah, let's go, young Snorlax. Nice, 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 nice. Go ahead and Quagsire all you want. All I do is keep on boosting. I keep on boosting. Honestly, there's no reason to not frustrate right here as he goes Crobat. And that's the whole game. What's up? I knew this game was possible. And you know what? A Guavberry got up that spike, got me. You know what? I'm happy I froze him too because I missed Stone Edge on Crobat and that would not have been a problem. Doesn't even beat me 1v1. I want to let you guys know. Let me spike up a couple times real quick. You can't even beat me with this Blissey either. Because the fact that I'm a Guavberry. That's not a counter, my friend. Let me go ahead and get up all these spikers. Ooh, let me get up that Guavberry. Ah, I found another one. Just landing. It is just landing there on the floor. And I can actually afford to get up a spike here because if he, basically if he attacked me right there, he died to Aerodactyl. Not even bad. Look at all them hazards. Klefki, putting in that work. That's what I like to see. Not bad. The Decidueye coming through as well. That dude is 1798. Not anymore. Look at, perfect background for that battle too. Okay. That was fun. Zingmon got me a team too. Okay, I'm having a little bit more fun in this Klefki showcase than I expected I would. But we got Split F Klefki, Standard Dot, Spikes, double status with Home Claw, Aerodactyl, the Stealth Rocking Marowak-Alola, Naspa, PokeaimMD, Celebi with Scarf, Hydreigon, and Specs Analytic Starmie. So let's go ahead and look for a battle. Ooh, that battle, beautiful. And a Guavberry Klefki actually showing that it does have some use. I infinitely walled that Mungus set. I would beat Blissey 1v1, spiking up. And the second he went Crobat, he basically lost. Like, he couldn't. The second he lost the Mungus, he lost. But, I mean, I did get a freeze on him. But none of that would have even mattered at all if I hit the Stone Edge on Crobat. Because Crobat could never come in. I could infinitely spike versus him and just go Snorlax and rest up the entire game and win. Really good Sub-Zero Slammer, though, from Blissey. Annoying. Really annoying Sub-Zero Slammer that made that game a lot more difficult than what I think it had to be. But I'm glad we came through. Anyway, I think I should pause it until we find another battle. We'll be right back. Okay, so two things. One, I forgot to say, my Drop a Trick or Socks only have 2 days left. If you guys want to pick one up, link is down below. Like I said, only 2 days left. And secondly, you know it's not you know it's not a Yu-Gi showcase unless we are playing Free Roamer. So I absolutely love Spec Starmie versus him. I think it's absolutely amazing. Klefki deals with Lottie and Serp. I'm going to lead off with Spec Starmie. I think Rhyperior matches up really well versus my squad. I feel like this Oko Scizor, and that's a problem to my team, especially because my Celebi can actually win with this thing gone, so I'm actually just going to Hydro Pump. Just Specs Hydro Pump, and Scizor is gone. Great. That was a huge problem to my team, and I'm glad... Dead. That was a huge problem to my team, and I'm glad it's gone. Big Azu comes out. I'm assuming knockoff. Play Rough is good too. Lottie's roll with spikes. I'm gonna go Keys because I'm assuming you knock off right now. Hard Banded Liquidation. So the thing is, my Celebi actually eats this, so I'm gonna go for Recover. He did get a defense drop, which is a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. As Lottie is gonna come out. Psychic, Draco. I don't know what Lottie's gonna do. Oh, just Scarf Ice Beams me. I don't even if he doubles back out into Azu, Manectric. Well, that's fine. That's not a problem. I get a Marowak now, which gets up rocks. That's Scarf Lottie, which is definitely an issue for me. Let me go right onto Starmie right here and just hit our attacks. Dude, that's the plan right there. Just go Starmie and hit my attacks as he goes Azu. Now, this is an interesting one because I can potentially knock him out if I'm Thunder. I feel like Lottie, my own Klefki stops him from spamming. I think Marowak is the play. If he wants to play rough here, he should knock off. But if he play roughs here, my Marowak comes in and eats it. Doesn't matter that he got the drop on me. I'm not going to bother predicting Rhyperior because I get to go right back out into Starmie, which will live one hit, and throw off an Analytic Specs Thunderbolt. Specs Hydro Pump, excuse me. And even if he goes Latias, look how much Lottie just took. Ooh. I really feel like he's going to predict me to want to go Klefki, so I'm actually going to double Hydro Pump. I'd predict me to want to go Klefki here. Yep. So double Hydro is able to get rid of Scarf Lottie. It doesn't actually get rid of Scarf Lottie, unfortunately, but it does give me Hydreigon. And we know that Scarf and he does go down to rocks, so it gives me a nice free U-turn versus him. That doesn't come back in, though. This gives me Celebi, which can just recover off the damage he wants to go for. I guess technically he could sack. No, I don't want him Aqua Jetting through me. I'm gonna hope he's not an Aqua Jetting set. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go Keys. He could be Scarf. You Scarf? Don't be. You ain't Scarf. I want to Ice Beam through his team. I had to keep Celebi alive, by the way. I'm Psyche him so I can actually knock out Serperior. But I had to keep Celebi as healthy as possible because Aqua Jet had a chance to sweep through me. I'm just going to pray that boy's not Scarf. So unfortunately, Klefki didn't really do his job there. But in a sense, you guys see how his Lottie was forced to... go for Psychic there over Draco. So getting rid of Lottie, getting rid of that, really awesome for me. Azumarill comes out. Just Stone Edge you. If you want to Aqua Jet me, I get an Hydreigon anyway, and I get to drop a Draco. Otherwise, we put you low. Play roughs. Lets me Dark Pulse through him. We can go Lottie and just click Ice Beam here. That will be able to knock out Azu. So he can't Aqua Jet through me. I have Scarf Hydreigon. He doesn't have a Dark Pulse switching. Manectric comes out. We ain't switching around here. I have a Marowak, which claims a KO. I ain't switching around here, bro. We ain't switching. Analytic. We're getting off this Analytic hit. We ain't switching around here. Hey, we are not switching. We're switching now because it's faster than him and I don't need Marowak anymore. Ooh. So basically, because I know Free Roamer is a really good player and he beat me down the first time we played, I've been able to adjust pretty well the next 2 times. That man says you know it. You actually win if you're Scarf. Hey, Analytics started putting in the work here though. Woo! Good game, man. Definitely. Always a pleasure. And more work game 1 and 2 though, I swear. Forced you not to Draco. Hey, no problem, man. Yep. So like I said, that's Klefki's support role. That was a lot of fun though. GG, man. Nice. That was a ton of fun, and I love how the team composition actually forced him to like, dude. I love how the team composition. Yo, this I actually left the background in the last one. I actually had a Klefki background, but I think this is so appropriate because that boy's glue. Okay, so this is where it gets fun. Where are we in the ladder, by the way? Did we hit top 10 again? I feel like we did. Oh, we're number 11. Oh, whatever. I don't care about hitting top 10 anymore. As I've done it enough. Whoa! Is Piff? Has Piff not? Whoa! Piff is not number 1? Hold up. Okay, this is Magic Room. So Magic Room, I gotta explain this. For 5 turns, all held items have no effect. Basically, held items don't have effects for 5 turns. So a Choice Band Azumarill can go for Belly Drum. And whereas Choice Band Azumarill typically needs that little bit of chip to sweep, if I go for Belly Drum, and then it's the last turn, and I just start clicking Aqua Jet, I get my +6, and I get a Choice Band on top of that, and I can just knock out everything. So I'm hoping it works that way. We got Gliscor, we got Amoonguss, we got Manectric, we got Crobat. So, hold up. I have to take a push of that. I have to put that in my Discord. Isn't number 1. I repeat, Piff is not number 1. Hide your kids. Hide your wives. End is near. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know what to say. That's Yu. I gotta tweet about this. I'm sorry, but this is important, man. That's the undisputed Yu King. Piff isn't number 1. I repeat, Piff isn't number 1. What happened? That boy has to be sick. That boy has to be sick. I didn't IO next. And this guy has the same composition as the last team I blocked. Okay, so Wonder Rooming. I just need some damage on. I honestly just need rocks for this, and then we're good. Arrow is really good as a lead versus me. Something that doesn't lose immediately to Nidoking. You know what? Metric, because it gets off chip on Kyurem. Jesus. Okay, so he leads Kyurem. I'm going to just Volt Switch. I need chip for the Belly Drum Azu. If it was Scarf, he's Scarf. Like, what could I do about that? Ice Beam is definitely a play I can make. The most expendable member on my squad is Crobat. It does not beat anything on his team. And if he wants to spec Earth Power, gets a U-turn right here. Klefki coming in. That gets me in Gliscor. And that was actually the chip I needed. So if I get up the Magic Room, we're good. Because that was the chip I needed for Kyurem to die to +6. So I'm going to attempt to do this, boys. Again, Crobat's always the most expendable member. At least Amoonguss can Spore Scizor. What is that, Hydro Vortex? That is Hydro Vortex as hell. That boy Hydro Vortex. I don't want to HP Ice. I'm going to Thunderbolt here. Don't want to bother predicting. I don't care if you go keys. Like I said, that's not a problem for me. Just let me click flamethrower because it does damage to you. Or not. I got the damage off on Kyurem I needed. The quote-unquote chip I needed. And he gave me a Klefki right there too, so great. Don't gotta worry about that. Magic Room's gonna be... I don't actually think I belly drum on anything. We'll see though. This comes out, Gliscor. Honestly, doesn't do as much as anything else in this. Oh man. That's not good. That's not good. If I HP Ice... Among Us eats one hit, right? It should. It should eat one. What's my EV spread? I'm plus the def nature. That's fine. The boosting nature. I gotta try and get up a Magic Room. So he knocks me out there. Maybe I don't need a Magic Room. But I'm not even faster than Scizor. Just Bandit Aqua Jet here. Get some nice chip. That's crazy though. How's Piff not number 1? How is he not number 1? I'm sorry. Like this is still stuck in my head. Anyway, Z Belly Drum could also win right now technically. Ooh. There's no way Stars. Someone said Star is a Piff ult. Shut the hell up. Okay, so this is the interesting thing, right? Because there's no items for these turns. I don't know if Nidoking can still get up a sub versus me. But there's technically no items for these turns, right? So I might still be able to belly drum up and win, but I can't kill Scizor. Nah, I can't win. But this is still cool. I'm gonna play rough because I don't want Nidoking coming out. He goes Scizor. Actually, there is potential. On a full para, there is potential. I mean, that's a full para, but that's not the full para I was talking about. That was definitely not the full para I was talking about. Oh, I need a full para on the Azu, because if I could get off that belly drum, then I become Choice Band +6. I'm faster now than Scizor because it's paralyzed. So that wasn't the full para I was talking about. Though I obviously got one on Scizor right there, which is pretty big. Maybe I can win? No. There's no way. You just go Nidoking and sub up versus me. Can he throw this somehow? I don't even have my Choice Band anymore. I got a player off crit. He'll definitely still knock me out with Earth Power. Ah, good game, man. Good game. I tried. I think that's the first time this dude has beaten me. I feel like I always start off alive with him. I tried. I thought that really had potential for it. I really did try, though. I don't know if Scizor SD'd up again, but what I needed to happen was, right, I got the Thunder Wave. I needed Manectric to either die that turn, if he went for Bug Bite predicting it, or to Bullet Punch and then get full parried on the last turn of Magic Room. I go for Belly Drum, he gets full parried, and now I'm +6 Azu with a Choice Band, and I sweep his team. Alright, so we have Mega Shark, which has a... not the worst time. Hey man. Not the best time though, especially because he has Azelf lead, which is a problem. You too, dude. Release Channel Alert, because I think it matches up well versus Azelf as a lead, and I can technically beat it 1v1 with like Shadow Ball and whatnot, Flamethrower. Channel Alert is actually really nice in this game in general. Plus I spin relatively easily versus him, especially because I'm PokeaimMD. Yep, so Azelf lead. Easy Shadow Ball. double Shadow Ball. Doesn't matter if the keys come out. I mean, Hydreigon. In fact, if he goes Hydreigon, that's better. Am I Ice Fang? Good, I am. If I goes Hydreigon, I get the chip damage I need on him for Ice Fang to guarantee knock him out. So that's some big damage right there. I'm gonna double Shadow Ball because I have Klefki in the back, and this is what Klefki does. It plays that role where you don't come in on this boy. I get us a Death Drop too, which is really big because I'm pretty sure it means the next Shadow Ball is gonna be able to knock him out. I'm getting really lucky here. Actually, I don't want that to be the case. Yeah, so this gives me a Rapid Spin as he Dark Pulses. Cool. Now I can T-Spike to hurt everything. I have Klefki as a switch-in, so, and I have PokeaimMD, so I'm not as worried about Blastoise. I honestly doubt this knocks you out, but I might as well go for it. Why not? This is a claim a KO that's not, this will literally claim a KO on anything that's not, it's not like Hydreigon or Scizor. Alright, does enough. And he goes for Scald over anything else, so I'm going to be able to knock him out with Sludge Wave, which means my T-Spike is there to stay. Breloom's going to be worn down unless it's actually the set that's not going to be worn down. I can Rapid Spin Sack here this month because my Nidoking beats a lot. And I can literally just go out into Latias. Click Thunderbolt. I outspeed Azelf. And you know, it was really funny because Keys in the back was so useful in a sense that it stopped him from... Ooh, nice Pursuit play, my friend. Very nice Pursuit play. The Keys was so useful in the back that it stopped him from going for anything else. So I'll actually go my rocks here just because I want to make sure that... I'm pretty sure you're going Infernape anyway. I don't think you go Hydreigon, would you? Look at my rocks here. If you give me Scizor, then it's harder for you to break through Channeler. I want rocks to chip away at Hydreigon as well. I don't want it to come in on my Channeler ever. I don't know if I can lose to Infernape, depending on the set, if it's Scarfate. Well played. I'm still going to go for Ice Beam. Yep. Nice. Entire team now gets destroyed by Channeler. So able to knock that out. Unfortunately, Klefki not doing as much in these end games, but basically, Channeler outspeeds Breloom, so that's not a problem. Scizor is confirmed choice banned based on the damage and the fact that it was able to do 50% to my Nidoking upon staying in. And I definitely think that rocks were still my best play. Infernape comes out. We're not going to let you set up if you are able to. He tried to predict my Channeler right there, but that would not have KO'd Nidoking at all. I 4 times resist that. So that would not have KO'd Nidoking. At this point, he's going to Bullet Punch. I understand, though. I understand him going for that. It might have been banded. We can just sack this. So, okay, let me try and explain, because obviously my Klefki didn't even come out this game, right? But this turn right here, this, where's the U-turn? This Dark Pulse turn, and there was also a U-turn turn. And this U-turn turn was literally because I have Klefki in the back. It was literally because Klefki is in the back. So, again, it's a utility Pokemon. Thank you, my man. Again, it's a utility Pokemon. It does what it does, whether it's on the field or not. It forces you to play differently because it's a fairy type. He didn't want to catch Klefki. He wanted to try and abuse it coming in. So I still think, while I didn't get to send it out as much right there, it was still a good Klefki showcase because it shows exactly what it's supposed to do. It supports the team, whether it's on the field or not on the field. I still think it was good. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this Showdown Live. It was a lot of fun. Again, my Drop a Draco socks have 2 more days if you guys want to pick them up. I've got like 4 pairs. I'm actually pick up like 2 more just because my fiance, I'm about to say my girlfriend, no, she's not anymore. My fiance's sister, they get upset when I don't give them merchandise. I was like, hey, why don't you go ahead and buy it? Now I love them, they're awesome. But yeah, link is down below. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, my friends.